Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. So start spreading the news. I'm not really going anywhere, so there you have it. But the reason I picked that song for today was not because I'm Frank Sinatra, because you figured out already that I'm not, but rather that today we are going to make Waldorf salad. And the Waldorf salad had its origins in the in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in 1896. And believe it or not, it was not a chef that created it, but rather the maitre d'. So there you have it. Maybe on a Friday story I'll go into a little more depth into the background of that. But at the request of Carolyn USA, if you don't know Carolyn's channel, I encourage you to go check it out, but it's Carolyn USA. She asked for the recipe. If you watch my Show Us Your Steak video, in there I briefly mentioned that we were having a nice Waldorf salad, well, I can't say that word, that my wife had made. So this is why do I want to say Waldorf? This is Waldorf salad a la Glennis, who is my wife. This is her recipe, but she's graciously allowing me to share it with you today. So here we go. You are going to want 1 cup of green grapes cut into quarters. So that's a cup of, after they're cut into quarters, not before. So take your green grapes and just start cutting them into quarters and putting them in the cup until you have a full cup. And you just dump those in the bowl. Oh, I've got a hanger on there, doesn't want to come out. Ouch, comes. You want 1 cup of red grapes, the same thing, cut into quarters. So a cup of quartered red grapes. You want 1 large sweet apple cut up. I'm using a Lady Ellis, which is a New Zealand apple, I believe. If you like your apples a little on the a little bit tartar than that, you could go with a Pink Lady, which is sweet but has a bit of a tang to it. But 1 apple cut up. I leave the skins on for the color. Oh, another piece hanging in there. You want 1.5 cups of chopped celery. And 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. And that's your main ingredients. So once we have all those in the bowl, I'm just going to toss them around and get them mingled and blending together and working them throughout so it's all nice mishmash in there. This is the perfect recipe for those of you that told me that you burn water or you burn toast and you can't cook, because the worst thing you could do here is cut your finger while you're chopping up the vegetables, or the fruit. And then you want 1 cup of vanilla yogurt. So you're going to add 1 cup of vanilla yogurt. Brand doesn't matter, I'm using Source, but that's because that's what we have. You'll notice this is slightly different than an original Waldorf salad, because the original Waldorf salad used walnuts, not pecans, but I'm a pecan person, so there we go. And once you've got that in there, then you just want to blend that all in together, because the vanilla yogurt is basically your dressing for your Waldorf salad. Now, if you're a person who does not like mixing sweets and savory, then this salad's definitely not for you, because it is on the sweet side. But it is a very nice salad to have, nice refreshing salad. I don't know the maitre d's name off the top of my head that invented it, but hats off to him. Well, there we go. It's all together. And you can see it looks quite lovely. Which side's the lens? I always forget which side the lens on. And now just to garnish it and make it look a little nicer, I'm going to take some whole pecans and just spread along on the top. Or these are pecan halves, I should say. I guess if I was using whole pecans, they'd still have the shells, and that might be a little too crunchy. But there you go. You can see it's ready to serve. Except, you could eat it like this, but if you really want the best out of your Waldorf salad, you want to chill it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours before serving. So if you're having supper at 5:30, you want this in the fridge by 3:30 at the latest. So start making it about 3 o'clock. And you will have a nice, refreshing salad. Your kids will love it, believe it or not. It's that nice, sweet flavor that the kids will just want seconds of. So there you go. It's very nutritious. It's got your fruits. It's got a little bit of vegetables with the celery. Got a little bit of protein with the pecans. And just a lovely, lovely salad. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Tune in on Friday for our story of the week and the groaner of the week and a couple of shoutouts. And maybe if I can find the history, maybe I'll do the history of the Waldorf salad and find out the gentleman's name, the maitre d' who invented it, so we can eat it and pay homage to him in his memory. All right, until Friday with the groaner of the week and story of the week, take care, my friends, stay safe, and God bless.